Our next guest is the mother of one of Disney's biggest superstars, Dove Cameron, and she helped her daughter get to where she is today.
And now she's helping other parents who want to help their kids break into show business. Please welcome Bonnie J. Wallace. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, so what was it like for you when your little girl says to you that she wants to be an actress?
Well, you know, a lot of kids want to be actors and all kinds of things. You know, they want to be fairies and unicorns and, you know, it looks exciting. And so you kind of go, yeah, sure, of course you do. And you wait and you wait and see if that's consistent. And it never changed. She spent a whole year lobbying me before we came down to LA.
Well, that's what I wanted to find out. Like, it's one thing for a kid to say they want to do it, but should you see something in them as well? Should they be singing around the house, twirling around the house in order for you to get it, or?
I think so. I mean, I feel really strongly that the kids who are going to succeed and be healthy in this industry are the ones who are pulling their parents into it. You know, it's where the parents are pushing that you end up having trouble.
Oh, yeah, the stage moms.
Right, and speaking of stage moms, in a way, there's a new term now called momagers.
Right.
Are you a momager? You're a momager?
I'm not a momager. I'm not a momager.
How do you feel about it?
Well, you know, here's the thing. Parents are inevitably momagers and dadagers when they first start out because their kids don't have a track record. They're not going to have a professional manager, and they need somebody who's mission control. But over time, if your kid gets, you know, some traction going on in the industry, you should get a professional manager because they know what they're doing. Yeah. You should be the parent.
Right.
Being a parent gives you such an interesting perspective. Before I talk about the book, for anyone who's watching, your kid probably knows who Dove is, but if someone who's watching right now doesn't know who your daughter is, how would you tell them who she is?
Well, my daughter's a very talented actor and singer, and she happens to have landed first on the Disney Channel, and so Disney is how most people know her who know her right now. She's the lead in Liv and Maddie. She plays Liv and Maddie, and she's the lead in Disney's Descendants. She plays Maleficent's daughter, Mel. Millions
of fans, lead in the Disney television show, lead in the Disney movie, and that experience helped you come up with and write the Hollywood Parents Guide, your roadmap to pursuing your child's dream. What made you want to write a book about this?
Well, the thing is, there's been no roadmap for parents, and it's confusing and it's hard, and you get conflicting advice, and there's a couple of books out there that are written mostly by agents and managers, and that's important to get that point of view, but nobody really put something out there for parents, like everything that we need to know to guide our kids through this. And we're the ones leading the show.
You know, it's funny because my little boys decided that they wanted to become models, so I went and sort of did, you know, some back work, and you have to get a Coogan account. You have to do all these things that I would have never have known, you know, before. I could have used your book. But I want to ask you, in this industry, it's nothing but rejection. You get more no's than you get yeses. How do you prepare a kid for rejection?
Well, you make it clear to them that it's not about them. It's not personal. I mean, the casting directors, they're looking for who they're looking for, and you're either that or you're not. So it's not about whether you're a good enough person or whatever. You either fit, you know, the shape they're looking for that day, or you don't. Maybe you're exactly who they're looking for tomorrow.
Yeah. In another life, I was that casting director, and I worked with a lot of children, and nothing brightens your day more than seeing that kid who's come back for the callback. But how would you console your daughter, or maybe this didn't happen very much with Dove, but how would you console someone who didn't get the role or they got the no?
Oh, it happened a lot with us. I mean, there was an entire year after we landed before she got her first gig. I mean, that's a long year of like going out there and throwing yourself out and giving it everything you've got. You just say, hey, you know, today's not your day, tomorrow may be your day.
Now, what about parents who move to Hollywood just to make their kids a star? Is that a good thing, or should they start at home, back wherever they live, and then come here when they're older? Is there a strategy, really?
I think it's a good idea to do as much as you can where you are, because by the time you get here, if you come here, your kid's up against, you know, kids who have really amazing track records, and so you want your kid to have their best shot at it, to have as much experience as possible.